So Keenan, I cannot believe that you are here.
I've made it. I know I've missed a couple.
Whole year, 2 years maybe?
Yeah, 2 years. Maybe actually I bumped into you.
Yeah, that's true.
So
that's true. We went.
was
it down Wharf Road Market?
No, Catford.
Where was it? Catford.
Yes, yes.
There you go. So what's been happening? You look so well.
Thank you. Thank you.
What about all this COVID nonsense?
Wow.
Wow.
I've got a different opinion to most people, to be fair.
Yeah.
I do my own research.
Yeah. Same here. Same here.
a critical thinker. I'm a logical thinker, so I like to do things myself and not rely on what anybody else has to tell me.
Yeah, of course.
So it's been harder, obviously, of course, for like globally, people are in problems. It's affected people's like jobs. It's affected their mental health.
And the thing is, I don't want to say so much people have died, because really we actually know that on the death certificate they're actually putting COVID, and they're not dying of COVID.
It's not.
You know, that is real, and it's so wrong, isn't it?
It's the way that they want to change the world, though, I believe.
Yeah, it's not cool.
It's for you to awaken your people and enlighten them to wake up to what's really going on. Absolutely.
But what about those poor people who are suffering with mental health? There's you know what? There's going to be such a huge, amount of people, children as well, in the future who will suffer because of this. Yeah,
it's already starting. I feel like children, they've already been like separated from each other, because now we're in the age where artificial intelligence is in control of everything.
Absolutely.
So like you see kids with tablets rather than going to play outside.
Exactly.
For
example, and it's not good. It's not good. And do you reckon it's down to the parents though, or in regards to the tablet and
it's somewhat a percentage of the parents' fault, because if you're in control as an elite on this planet, you can dictate whatever you like.
Oh, absolutely.
And that has nothing. The parents can't do nothing about it. There's some things you can do, so you can homeschool your children, because I do believe obviously the school system's set up in a way where you're designed to fail.
Absolutely.
So it's good to do your own research.
Unless you use wisdom yourself and take what you can of it. See, I totally believe as well. I totally agree with you in regards to, yes, you can get what you can from school, but there is so much more out there. Experiences are so important for children.
Very important.
It's not all about just what's in the book and stuff. Yes, it's important. It has its place. I think so. But, definitely this COVID time, the lockdown period, it was concerning to start with for me. But then when I thought about it and, kind of reason and, I prayed about it. And my thing is, I thought, this isn't, I lost my job.
Oh, you lost
through the whole season, through the time. But I'm very adaptable.
Still getting on,
so I just started to get on and do my fitness clients and on Zoom and so I've got a whole clientele now. But my thing is, I thought, let me make this period of time work for me. It's not going to send me mad, But what about those people who don't have that focus?
There's some people that might not have shelter. They might not have. It's a hard one to say. I don't know, because I'm not in their shoes.
Yeah, absolutely. Really, but you hear of all of these things. But yes, we do understand that people have lost their loved ones, and it is very sad for them. Yeah. Very, very sad situation, But I don't know, it's quite sad, isn't it? Hey, how are you? Good to see you. Good to see you. Good?
You look good though.
Oh, thank you.
One shiny,
thank you.
Good shine, trying to glow in that,
We were just talking about COVID and that, how it's been affected people. It's quite sad, isn't it? Regardless of what we think about it, people are suffering, but, and they will suffer. In the future as well.
Yeah,
because it's going to have a knock-on effect. I think so.
I don't think it's going to stop for now.
No.
I don't think it's going to stop.
I feel like it could become a new norm.
Yeah, it is. It's becoming a new normal.
It's quite sad, isn't it? It's quite frightening, isn't it?
Their businesses are suffering.
Yeah.
So many.
Crazy businesses are suffering.
Especially some. I mean, all businesses, but I was going out because the most thing we can do is go out to eat, right? Or go to the park.
Brunch.
Yeah. So a lot of restaurants are closed down, especially like Blackheath, I noticed.
Yeah.
Loads.
Yeah.
And this is my thing. How does it make sense if you're supposed to have a specific number at a venue or a place? What about a household that has more than 6 people?
Oh, you're talking about now with the rule of 6, right? Where's the 6 come from?
I don't think so.
It's
Rule of 6
Is number 7 supposed to sleep outside, or what is it supposed to be?
Bro,
it makes no sense.
it's not going to stick though. It won't stick. Because I feel like everything that's been put didn't stick.
Yeah, it hasn't.
It changed.
And it keeps changing. Next weekend it could be another thing.
Yeah.
You know? And you know what? On the Sunday, you know, obviously it happened on the Monday. So the Sunday, I organised a picnic in the park. I was like, everybody come down who wants to come down. And I know that a lot of people who are planning different events, like next week after, they just decided to do it then because we don't know.
Yeah.
Are you worried about the risk of getting a fine?
Am I worried? Well, they're not going to find me.
Fine's kind of hefty.
Do they know who I am?
Ooh.
Do you think they know who I am?
No, the fine is hefty.
Boris people ain't finding me, man.
But I can't lie, I saw a thing that said people that have like gun licenses to do hunting can be in a larger group than 6.
Okay.
Oh, really?
So
I saw something mad like
this
that.
is what I'm saying.
So it's like
it doesn't make sense.
But
look, young people, why are we protesting? Why are we in large numbers? But everybody's over.
Hey, Mandy, how are you?
How you
so good to see you.
Mans.
How's everyone?
Oh, good. We're good. You know, we're just talking about COVID and how it's affecting it, and the rule of 6. What do you think about it?
The rule of 6. So
It's
much.
crazy. I know.
That one I think would be getting too deep.
No, we like deep, don't we? We like deep, don't we?
What do you think about the impact it's having on relationships?
On relationships.
Okay. You know what?
I can say with work and home, those are 2 things that are separate. I know there's people that might live with their partner, they're not in the best space or they don't have a good relationship. And work is an escape for them. So when they come back home, it's problems. So they're having to fight 2 battles.
So what about when they couldn't go to work? Because apparently the death rate went up for the domestic abuse. You know, that's really scary, isn't it?
It is.
I feel it for those people, you know. I really do.
But there was also the other side with people who weren't living with their partners.
Okay. Oh right, and wanted to see them.
Right.
And sometimes
do you think that stopped? Do you think that stopped? Do you think that stops people?
As someone who was in that position,
it stopped you
to an extent. Yeah.
Is that because you were scared, or because of the situation you couldn't? The distance.
Just being mindful. We both have children, so primarily the children.
Fair enough.
Have to take priority, but it was also the demise of the relationship.
So how did you manage?
Not great, because it's done.
Oh.
Yeah.
Because of it.
You know?
Because of it.
Yeah. It didn't work.
Yeah, Boris, you're killing relationships.
Boris has got a lot.
Boris has a huge amount of time.
How long did it take though in total for the whole? So let's say like when it started, how long did it take to like
from March
kind
till
of
now
crumble, and then how long did it take to just say, all right, cool, it's not working?
I think there was always the issue of lack of contact at certain times. So obviously this just enhanced it. We were both in different work situations.
Okay.
One of us was furloughed. One of us was still having to go into work.
Okay.
It's played a
Wow. But would you say that you were, without obviously you tell us whatever you want to, you know how much, but would you say it was a solid relationship? Like was you together for long? Oh
no, it was
new.
It wasn't that new, but it was just something that enhanced.
That's a shame though, isn't it? To think that our Mandy went through that.
But if you think about it, that's just one case of however many. There could be like hundreds of people that
I'm actually surprised, you know. I actually was going to say, I thought you was going to say it made it stronger. That's I
think from what I've heard, it was always going to go either way. It was always going to either enhance where you're suddenly with that person 24/7, or for those in my situation who didn't have the chance to meeting up if you're sticking to the rules.
Yes.
I feel
like in a new relationship though, imagine if like you just moved in with that person, you're kind of getting thrown in the deep end.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because you kind of need to like ease into being around your partner that much.
Definitely, not like
just straight.
I can't lie, like even parents who dealing with their kids that much.
Yeah,
I know people that got kids that were just going crazy.
I
like,
loved it.
Throw them back to school.
Throw them back to school.
I found
I love my boy.
Family time is very important.
I loved it. I didn't want to
feel
send
like
him back
too
to
much
school.
is a bit like I need me time.
But you need a balance.
No,
there needs to be a healthy balance.
You need a balance of everything.
I didn't even want to send him back to school. It was
you need a balance of everything.
Yeah.
And if you look at like the ripple effect of how COVID works, so social distancing, you can't see your family. With closed gyms, you can't exercise.
Yeah.
So if you're looking at it like that, of course that's going to affect your mental.
Of course, 100%.
You're not going to be able to even manifest trying to have a good relationship in the end because
I guess especially if you're not, your mind isn't like that, you know. So you know what?
It's not even that. I think for other people, might have even caught other people off guard who thought that they were strong people, but then all of a sudden you're confined. Literally, we were confined.
Yeah.
I used to walk to work. I would walk to the office. Yes. So I had that time after dropping off my little one.
For yourself.
Right. Yeah. And just that we saw in the morning, walk down by the river, it was gorgeous. And to suddenly not have that. The first couple of weeks at home with my little one, I'm not going to
But all the homeschooling.
Yeah. But by the end, as you said, I didn't want to send him back because I'm like, no, you've been here.
That is so important. You had that family bonding time. 100%. You need it.
And I didn't have that with my other child.
You need it.
So
sex life.
Sex life, 100%.
How would your sex life then?
What do you mean?
Think about it. If you're in lockdown and your girl or your partner is in lockdown, what time do you have to have sex?
Boy, rules are
bent
and broken.
Unless obviously you live in the same household. Right. But if you don't live in the same household, I can't lie. You see that distance? I'm going to turn someone local, you know.
I'm going over there.
Listen, we saw a million memes and everything of people saying, I'm risking it all. I'm risking it all. I'm catching that fine or whatever. I'm getting arrested.
Would you risk it all?
I have risked it all.
But
I didn't risk it all.
I honestly sit here and say I have not had a mask on since March.
Oh wow!
You're moving mad.
My health is my health is absolutely fine.
Absolutely fine. But then it's you that they're blaming, innit?
Facts.
The young people are blaming.
Facts.
It's you, innit?
But come at me. I can give you my acts now. I'll give you some research.
Listen, they'll catch you in the train, you know. They'll catch you in the tube.
No, but you know what?
So how did people manage? Those who were in separate households, how did you manage?
I didn't like. I didn't experience it. I had to film it still. So I can't lie. I focus on other things.
Exactly.
Listen, hobbies.
Hello.
Hobbies.
What's your hobbies?
Mine was obviously music's not a hobby, it's a career, innit? But I just focused on that and was just like tunnel vision. I'm just gonna record so much.
Look how much
I just don't think.
got done.
I got a lot done though. I can't lie. I got a lot done.
Right, you guys hungry?
I am hungry.
A little bit.
I'm gonna go and get something for you guys. Yeah. So I'm gonna come back and make sure that. Find out what you're talking. Oh look, I need my phone because I need to listen to my music in the kitchen. See you guys in a minute. Bye.
Yeah, so you focused on your music?
Listen, I focused on music. Obviously the temptations in that to risk it all was there a bit. But at the same time it's like, if I risked it all, like in my house, and my dad, I'm his carer.
Okay.
So obviously, those kind of factors, if I risked it all, came back and gave him COVID, I would I couldn't live with myself. So you kind of have to like still be mature enough to be like, do you know what? You want to do that, but it's a want, it's not a necessity, innit? So you got to affirm it, you feel me?
I think if people did risk it, it's not going to be said because we still don't know what's going on.
Did you risk it?
And no one wants to be blamed for anything. Beg pardon?
Did you risk it?
So I can't hear you. Can't hear you.
She pleads the fifth.
I reckon a lot of people still would. Not everyone's good at like disciplining themselves.
Facts.
So do you think that was being selfish, that they're just looking at their needs, or, as I know there are some, they're not buying into the whole situation?
It's if you do your own research, whatever you believe, go and do what you want to do, or do what you wish to do. You're in control of your own life. And that's why I won't let like a group of people tell me what to do.
100%.
So do you believe that it's real and exists?
I believe in Corona, but I don't believe in COVID.
Okay.
There's two different things.
It is.
COVID's a whole project.
COVID is a strain
that they're been in existence.
That's a fair opinion. I think that's very fair. I think that's very fair. I feel like you can say that. Hey,
how are you?
Welcome.
How are you?
How are you guys?
Good. It's been so long. You know well. Thank you, baby.
How are you guys? Hi, Keenan. Long time.
Did Trey let you in? She's just doing some food.
Pardon?
Did Trey let you in? Trey let you in?
Yeah.
Cool.
She's going to make some food. Yeah. How are you guys?
I'm good. Very well.
How's life? How's COVID?
Keenan's risking his life to go link girls in lockdown.
I didn't say I was linking girls in lockdown. See that man's trying to put me out there on TV and all.
He was chasing that WAP. He was, wasn't it? You were.
Certain man.
Have you heard WAP? Have you heard Cardi's new song?
Yeah, of course, everybody.
What do you think of it?
That video is wild.
Tell me your honest opinion. What do you think?
I love that video.
I've not listened to the song.
You've not listened to the song?
Do you know what I was surprised at?
What?
So, obviously it was a big thing, Cardi and Nicki collaborating. I was surprised at the amount of men in my age group who were speaking out against it.
Yeah.
So from then, I was like, if they're saying it's disrespectful to women, I as a woman for sure, like I'm not interested, I don't want to know. I don't want to know.
I don't think it's
What do you mean you don't want to know? Like, do you think it's disrespectful?
I don't know what it is.
Well, the thing is, I've looked into this discussion from day one that Whereas came on. And I'm going to say it's really quite empowering for women to just go out there and own their shit and just be like, do you know what? It is what it is, bruv. Take it or leave it.
So what is the song?
I hear it.
What are they talking about?
The song is about
I think
women
it's an equality thing.
Yeah,
I think
feel like
a lot of males can make any song and be like, oh
Thank
yeah,
you.
Big fact.
Thank you. Men have been talking about you know,
but,
exploiting sexuality for how long in music? And one woman does one song and everybody wants to be on it.
So what is she saying?
Get arrested. She says whatever she wants to say. She's Cardi B.
She literally talks about. She talks about her box. She talks about what the guys do to her box. Megan Thee Stallion's on the same vibe. They literally just go in very, very graphic detail about it.
Yeah, it's quite graphic.
And the video is a bit
I've heard a lot of rap from women.
Guys, what do you think?
I think the song is great. I think the video is fantastic.
Why do you think it's great?
Because I feel like I agree. Women should be able to talk about whatever they want. End of the day, bro, it's 2020, innit? Like,
power to the vagina.
Women vote. Women vote. Women make a lot of money. A lot of women are breadwinners in their household.
Thank you.
Army, everything. Let it go, innit?
We need to move away from this heteronormative society.
The whole thing of
you've got to be a certain way. You've got to tick a certain box. Bro, we're not clones. We're people. We're different people. What I want to do, you don't want to do. You know what I mean? So why are we all trying to look alike and do the same thing? What for? I think Cardi was. I think that song was a banger. First of all, I can't sit down while listening to that song. You just have to get up and dance. You just have to.
I feel it still. I feel like that's that female's new one. When it comes on, the man just got to step to the side and just let them.
That's like the female
you joining on the side. What do you mean?
Of course, I'm not doing the side like yo.
Time of your life.
Yo, tapping the man. I'm like, shh. Don't get involved. Don't get involved. Just watch.
But yeah, I think go on Cardi. Go on Megan.
Was there a need for this song?
Yeah, there was a need. Women need to feel powerful. We're all being ashamed all the time for doing this. We can't do no wrong, bruv. We can't do right, we can't do wrong. Everybody wants to have a go at women for having skirts too short, too much makeup, not enough makeup, having babies, not having babies, having a career, not having a career. Give it a fucking break, man.
I think we're living.
Let women do whatever the fuck they want to do. They want to fuck, let them fuck.
But if we know that we're doing that,
let them not fuck. Would you be in a relationship with no sex? Some people would. I wouldn't personally, but some people would.
This is something new that I'm hearing, and I've got to be honest without going too deep.
Yeah.
I don't understand.
Okay, I'm not a professional, well, I'm not too clued up on asexualism and aromanticism, but I have heard and I have seen some information where certain people don't have that they don't feel the need to be sexually intimate with another person.
I don't buy it, I'm sorry. Like, it's nature, it's natural.
But I feel like everyone's everyone's needs on that like scale
needs can be completely different.
Again, this is the individuality that comes in.
Do you not feel that having that intimacy in a relationship enhances your relationship?
But that's us, and we're just 4 people on a scale of the world of billions of people. Because there's people that, like, for example, same thing you said, it's like a love language. Some people are touch, some people are just communication in general. Some people could have the most randomest love language of just but even being treated badly. It's so mad. You never know where it is.
The love language would be enough for some people. The romantic side of a relationship without the intimacy. There are people out there.
Honestly
I don't personally see. All right, honey.
Don't eat all of it. Save us.
Good to see you, like I said, personally, I don't think it would work for me. No. But then again, I'm not an ace and I'm not, you know.
Okay, if you was going to be a musician and you had the opportunity to make a song like WAP, would you?
Yeah, of course I would. Of course I would.
I haven't listened to it, so I can't comment on that.
Okay, would you make a song
no, I wouldn't.
about your box and your sexuality and your experience with men and all that stuff? Would you make a song speaking so outlandishly about it?
I think it takes a lot of guts to do something like that. As a woman, it takes a lot of guts because look how much judgment is being thrown upon one song. Why isn't this discussion happening with any of the other guys, rappers? Why not? Why are we only
because they've been disrespectful
this?
For years, decades.
I feel like it's
the thing. We're taking power back with this song and saying this is my pussy and I do whatever the fuck I want with it. What's wrong with that?
I don't think there's anything wrong with it personally. I feel like women should be able to say anything they want.
I think we're free to live our lives the way that we want to live, the way that makes us happier. No two people are going to be happy in the same. You know, we're not going to agree. We might agree in certain things, but it's not going to be the same. We're all going to be different. Personally, I think definitely power to women, power to any person with a vagina, really.
We are powerful.
I'm going to go get food. More power to you lot. I'm out.
That talk got you hungry, eh?
Trust me.